Hello, my name is Roz, and I'm the co founder of Ignite Publishing Services along with my husband, Dave. We are a full self publishing company who helps writers get their story into the hands of their readers. So we help authors get their story into a book format, get it into the reader's hands. Our website is ignitepubservices.com. So today I want to debunk the myth. Secrets to get your book published. There has been a number of people who have asked me a couple of questions as concerning publishing their book. They are writers, but they have come to a crossroads where they don't know what the next steps are. They are under the assumption that it will take a long time to get their book published. It will take tons of money to get their book published, and they just simply don't know the process for getting it in book format. So I'm here to debunk the myth that it will take a long time, that it will take tons of money, and that you actually are able to self-publish your book yourself. You don't have to go through the traditional publishing services. Okay, so myth number one, it will cost thousands of dollars to publish my book. Actually, because of technology, you're able to self-publish your book, like I mentioned earlier. And with the self-publishing process versus the traditional process, it's actually less expensive to go through the self-publishing process versus the traditional process, which it could cost thousands and thousands of dollars and take a lot of time in order to go through that process. With self-publishing, you can get your book published quicker and less expensive. But you have to be willing to go through the process of taking the necessary steps in order to get it self-published. Okay, it just doesn't happen. You have to actually commit yourself to following through. But because of technology, you're able to do this much easier and less challenges that you have to face versus traditional publishing. Now, I'm not discounting traditional publishers because they are still here today and they're still doing an awesome job. But because of technology, you're able to just bypass that process and do it yourself, or have us help you in the process of self-publishing. Myth number two, it would take years to get my book published. Now, just like I said a little earlier, it does take your commitment and follow through in order to get your book published. It just doesn't just happen. So you do have to follow a process to help get your book published. All right. So a couple of things that I want to mention to you. Now, if you've written your book or typed your book, so if you handwritten your book or you typed it, you want to get that book into a digital format. So you want to transpose it into digital format. Now, you can either do it or you can hire someone, or we can even help you do that. But the digital format will start the process of getting your book, getting your manuscript into book format. Now, if you don't like writing at all, you can actually speak your book into existence. So either maybe you're a great speaker, so you can actually speak your book, or you can actually hire someone to speak your book for you, to read your book for you. So that's an option as well. Now, another option, you can actually hire a ghost writer. So a ghost writer is someone who will take the topic that you have. So you'll collaborate with them. You let them know the topic, give them all the information or whatever information you have about your topic. They will also do research if necessary on that topic, and they will literally write your book for you. You keep all the exclusive rights to the book. You put your name as if you literally wrote the book yourself. You have exclusive rights to the book. So you can actually collaborate with a ghostwriter. Myth number three, I must edit and have grammatically correct, error-free writing. Actually, what you want to do is do a brain dump. So you don't want to worry yourself or concern yourself with grammar and punctuation during the first draft. You want to freely write down anything and everything you know about your topic that you want to write about. So you don't want to limit yourself and actually worry about grammar and punctuation and all that. There's going to come a time for all of that, and a copy editor can actually help you with that process. They can actually go through your book, make sure the grammar is correct, the punctuation, all of those things are flowing and are correct. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay. Myth number 4, I have to write at least 300 plus pages. Now, this actually depends. People are authoring both long and short books. So, for instance, I'm sitting next to my bookshelf. The first thing I see when I'm looking at the books is the spine. So, the spine only exists because of the number of pages within the book. So, the title is on the spine of the book. Some of the books are thicker, some are thinner. Now, there is an advantage to having a higher page count book, and it's because of this. One of the things is because of the spine. You're able to have the title of your book on the spine, which when you put it on the bookshelf, it stands out. You are able to distinguish that one book from the other. Now a shorter book, there's gonna, they kind of gel into the rest of the books. You may not be able to find it as easily. So, that's one of the disadvantages, if you can call it that, of a shorter book, and one of the advantages of a higher page count book. But a couple of things that you need to keep in mind when you're writing are, what topic are you writing about? Does it require for you to write a longer book or a shorter book? What is your audience looking for? Are they looking for a longer book, or are they looking for a shorter book? So some some readers are looking for a shorter book that's going to get right to the topic that they're researching or wanting to read, and that's what they prefer. They prefer a shorter book. Some people prefer longer books, but just keep in mind those factors. It really depends on a couple of different factors, okay? Now, myth number 5, I don't know how to self-publish my book. Well, we got you covered. Grab our free self-publishing cheat sheet, and you can grab it at bit.ly/ignite cheat sheet. So, or you can actually just visit our ignitepubservices.com website. So either one of those sites, you can grab our free self-publishing cheat sheet. And I've created that because it gives you a practical outline on what you need to be aware of during the self-publishing process. So it gives you some great insight into things that you need to be aware of, even if you are not self-publishing your book, if you have us help you. But for you to know these things will help the process go much smoother. So that's it. I just want to say thank you for joining me for this video, Debunk the Myth, Secrets to Get Your Book Published. I hope I gave you some great nuggets that you can take away in order for you to keep writing your books, to get your books into the hands of your readers. The world needs your wisdom. The world needs your knowledge. The world needs what you have to share. So thank you so much. God bless, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.